Hello, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a better liquid potassium fertilizer from banana peels by simply boiling the banana skins themselves. So the other day I made a video on how to make a potassium liquid fertilizer from banana peels, and it was actually quite easy to make. All you had to do was get the banana peels, put them in a jar, fill it up with some water, leave it somewhere a bit dark and cold to let the nutrients break down, and then you end up with something like this. You can see all the water's gone all funny where the nutrients are broke down in it. And all we done then was diluted this fertilizer with a bit of water, 1 to 5, then we fed our plants it. But it turns out the nutrients inside of here are not strong enough really to affect the plant in a good way. And there's a way that we can actually improve the nutrients in the water to be able to boost it up a lot better, and that is by boiling them. So the reason why we put it in a jar is to let the banana peel soften up. We're trying to get it ready so when we boil it, it should be able to release nutrients a lot better. So it's important not to skip this step. We want to try and get it to this stage, and then we're going to put it straight into our pot now. Now that we've got our pot ready, we literally just want to pour in all the stuff what's inside this jar, which is all the liquid. And then most importantly is to actually put the banana peels inside as well. There we go. If I was to touch the banana peel, notice how soft it all is. See, it's all falling apart. That shows that all the nutrients are going to be able to go into the water. But also, if you notice as well, the water level isn't high at the moment. It is important to add a bit more water to it so we can actually cover the banana peels, because when it starts boiling, it will lose some water over time. Just fill our jar back up with some more water, just to raise the level of the water in there a bit more higher. And now all we do is simply bring the pot up to boil. And then once it's boiling, let it simmer for about 30-40 minutes. What this does is slowly releasing the nutrients into the water. So while we let that wait to actually boil and release the nutrients, I'm going to tell you the benefits of why we're actually doing this. The reason why we use banana potassium fertilizer is because obviously it contains potassium, calcium, magnesium and sulfur. And it helps many different things with plants. It helps the plant basically produce stronger roots and able to get more oxygen in, resist pests and resist diseases. It also helps the leaves as well with photosynthesis, obviously when the sunlight hits it, being able to absorb more. It also helps the roots as well getting more oxygen. So there's plenty of reasons why you should be using this fertilizer to help your plants in the garden. So that's the reason why we're making it, to help them grow and basically produce more fruit or let them flower better. Right, as you can see now that it's boiling, what we're going to do, we're going to remove this, let it simmer for now 30 minutes and then come back to it. Alright, so it's been half an hour now, and look at the colour difference in this now. Look how dark that is. It shows how much the nutrients and stuff has got into the water now. Alright, so all we do now is put it on the side and let it cool down. So we just got to let it cool down before we can actually mix it with some water and actually use it for some fertilizer. So now that it's gone cold, we can now sieve all the banana peels out, because we just want the liquid. So let's just sieve this out. And there you have it. We have got ourselves some pure potassium liquid fertilizer, and that is much more darker than what the actual other stuff I made was. But yeah, that's how you make it. It's quite simple. And now just got to remember, when actually using this, you want to dilute it 1 part of this to 5 parts of water. That's now going to be really good for the garden. I just want to say thank you to the people in the comments in my last video that I done with the liquid fertilizer, saying about boiling it. I have to admit, it is much better. It does take a bit longer, but it is much better, as you can tell from the quality of this already. So yeah, that's how you make a proper liquid potassium fertilizer.